Hello and welcome back. Today we'll be playing the deck that is currently undefeated at the World Championship. Derek Davis went 7-0 yesterday in day one, the only undefeated player on the day, and his opponent's average win rate was 70%. So he went undefeated against a bunch of opponents who on average were winning 70% of their games. Pretty nice record for day one. After finishing the day, he tweeted, I think, something a little bit cheeky like, I guessed Ancestral Recall is a pretty good card, eh? The idea being Accumulated Wisdom is basically Ancestral Recall, a 1-mana draw 3. If you have Grand out, which discounts your non-creature spells by 1, and you have a couple lessons in the graveyard, which isn't too hard to accomplish. So yeah, Accumulated Wisdom, very good card. Called it out in the early access event, and it is making some rounds now. I played a pretty similar list to this right after early access, I guess the first day of the actual standard release, with 4 Crabs and 4 Tolarian Terrors. This deck has way fewer win cons, which is interesting. Just 2 Crabs on top, and 4 talents really has to carry the day. Either you are picking this up and putting it down with Boomerang Basics to make a bunch of otters, or you're investing a lot of mana to get it all the way up to 6, and then using your instants and sorcery spells to create otters that way. But either way, there aren't too many ways to win the game. There are no creature lands. It's Crab and Talent all the way. The rest of it is a bunch of 2-drops that all get discounted by the Grand, and a couple stock-ups, and a single Whirling Dragonstorm, a pretty good bounce target for the Boomerang Basics. That's it. Let's do it. Let's do some unedited ranked Mythic Standard gameplay with potentially the best deck in the world. We'll see. 2 days left, right? 2 days left in the World Championship. Let's see what's going on. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave comments as we go. The usual stuff. Brian Middleton says, what deck was the desert deck that you changed the thumbnail to? Yeah, I mean, you can find it pretty easily. It's in the last week. It's a 1-lander here. Probably can't keep this. I guess you could go turn 1 talent, turn 2 basics on blue. On the draw. That's maybe not terrible. Is this a keep though? Yeah, it was a cool. Played a bunch of desert lands and a flash snaky desert and armadillo that fetches deserts. Okay. It's gonna need to be a good one. Also, the shock land against a mono red opponent's gonna be not so good. Red and white. What are we doing here? Dr. Shio. Painted Gallery +1/+0. I don't think we have to block yet. Could get a little bit better over time. We're already down to 15 though. It's a land. It is a land. I just want to zap this thing with Firebending Lesson. I don't know what they are. If they run like hexproof stuff, you know? I think let's start here. It's a lot of pain land damage to take, I'll tell you that. Definitely have a hasty threat off the top here. But I don't really know what this is. It's a monkey. It's a lackey pirate with a defaced gallery. What are we doing here? What's going on? Down to 12 off the ping land. It's a hasty boy. Okay. Ow. Next land is nice. Gives us a blocker back, too. I still think they might have, like, hexproof, which is why I'm doing this stuff on our turn. Luckily, we now have a blocker back. And we're getting close to that Ancestral Recall. A little 2-mana draw 3, down to 14. We don't know how much direct burn damage to face they have either. Oh my gosh, this is not what I expected to see. I'm thoroughly confused. Shock there, I'm okay with that. Alright, let's take a little 2-mana draw 3. Okay. Not bad. Now we're really on Ancestral Recall. We could hold the Quench open. We could find a weird target, to be honest. We do want to close out the game soon. Exile top 2 cards of your library, you may play them. Okay, you got it. Land and Lightning Strike. Could quench that. I think it's worth it. I think he's thinking face or Gran. It don't matter. It's been quenched either way. One mana, draw 3, Ancestral Recall. Pretty decent card. Getting there. What do we want open here? I think we're playing stock up this turn too. Plus the next land, I guess. Okay. I think we're okay to do this. Not sure we need the pain land so much. Opponent to 9. We got a fistful of cards. We're at, sorry, opponent at 7. We're at 9. Another studio for 3. I think that's all right with me. World Leader's Call, Coruscation Mage. Okay. Cast a non-creature spell. We don't have to counter that, but the counter's probably good to get out of our hand at this point. Firebending Lesson could still be useful. Alright, can we find lethal this turn? I don't know. We really don't have that many ways to win, right? But I guess we don't have to. How do I want to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? We have 6 mana. Yeah, we actually could win here. I guess we can go for the win. I think that's maybe not unreasonable. Get up to 7 damage. Part of that would have to be Boomerang Basics, though, which is weird. Let's give it a go. Let's see how far we can get. We could always Boomerang Basics their stuff. Okay, that's 4 damage. Five damage. 2 more to go. 6 damage. And 1 more. Doesn't matter how we do it. 7 damage acquired, plus counterspell, just in case they have that shock. Okay, that was a heck of a game. It's very suspect 1-lander Pain Land against. I mean, that was a freebie win, right? I don't know what they were running, but I'll take a bet that their opponent's deck there does not show up in the World Championship. You can have my entire Magic the Gathering account with all of its unlocked cards if that Boros deck if it wins the World Championship, you can have my house. if the deck list enters the World Championship, I'll give you my whole Dr. Ruckus account. Have you guys been slacking on the comments? Let's see. Hold on. I just sort by newest. Oliver Borowski says this Is It deck. I think it was an Is It Monument deck as opposed to this kind of like, I guess you just call it Is It Lessons. It has crap instead of monuments, but overall it's less deck. Yeah, this old Is It Monument deck I was playing gives me 100% VV vibes, except that is better in removing opponent's creatures and not so good imposing own threats. Other than that, it uses the graveyard the same way and loots for good answers while discarding uses cards. And on top of that, casually use the power 9 card to draw Ancestral Recall. It also has a very favorable matchup against Cub, definitely the best deck in Standard. It doesn't feel like VV at all to me. I mean, VV feels damn oppressing, right? Turn 3, no answer. Turn 4, they win. Like, that sucks. This is not as explosive as that. And, I mean, feels more fair to me. If it dominates every tournament from here on out, then all right, I'll retract my statement. But right now, it still feels pretty fair. Good cards, strong cards for sure. 1 mana draw 3 is very, very good. But does not feel like VV, I would say. Opponent goes first. We're on the draw with the Grand. Let's do it. Green Elf. We're granding up. Bristly Bill, okay. Alright, fortunately it's already a 4/4, so we can't kill it, although we could bounce it fairly easily. Ay. Alright. So if we... Yeah, we could bounce it. That's interesting. Yeah, I know it's my go. I'm aware. I'm aware of whose turn it is. Don't you worry about that. We'll take a lot of damage. We could abandon attachments and try to hit the... Try to get the discount pretty quick. We'll see if we can even fuel combustion technique enough, or if we're forced to bounce. So got awkward mana problems here. Alright, here comes the troops. Oh boy, that's quite the card. Okay. Lovely. Here they come. Land is nice. So if we go boomerang, then the combustion techniques get a lot smaller. So we can boomerang the elf, maybe? And then double combustion technique. So now everything is 1 mana. Zap you for 5. Zap you for 5. For 6. Alright, Grand. Let's go, baby. Don't need the backup one. Alright, 3 cards in hand. One of them's abandoned attachments. We got a duplicate Grand. Next, like Bristly Bill comes down. Elf. And a land? Fabled Passage. One's got a 4/4 plus potentially a Snakeskin Veil. Cracking it right now. Auto pass. I don't think I got it. Probably should have used the blue land there, actually. Okay. We don't have double red anyway. We don't need to kill the elf in this deck. We could quench something. We could kick Firebending Lesson. I mean, we actually got a card draws here. That one's got to die. We can pay the 2 mana with the elf for the quench. Land, I know. Attempt to shoot this bird. Stick. It's a 5/5. I didn't see any stick there. Wouldn't they have saved the Choco if they had something? I guess we can counter whatever this is. That felt like a throwaway attack. That's a nice top deck. If we just go land, kick for 4, it's just dead, right? 5 damage instead. I know they have nothing. Right? Kick for 4. I know they got nothing. Get him, Grand. Fast land can go. Okay, not doing bad here. That's a good card for them. We cannot quench it successfully. Land off the top, do nothing. All right, a little bit of stock up action here. We're going to want this, plus this probably. Oh my goodness gracious. Probably don't need the quench at this stage. I really doubt we'll find a target. And then sitting on the crab or the wisdom. I mean, both are pretty good. Might just go crab here. Yeah, let's get some threats going. You can actually tap your own Grand with the crab if you can't attack. When this creature enters, tap 2 target creatures. You can then tap the Grand, draw a card, discard a card, in case you can't actually attack that turn. It's already taps, but just because. Opponent holding priority with that escape. I think the last card in hand is a basic land. It ain't a green removal spell, I'll tell you that. No need for priority there. A little 1 mana draw 3. Never hurt anybody. Opponent likes holding that priority though. There's no point in bluffing. You can't, there's nothing you can have. I mean, we're looking for like some, oh man, they really like holding I mean, you don't have anything. I know you don't have anything. I'll be shocked. If you flash in your 7 mana flash green creature, you can take the win. I'll give it to you. Do you have something here? Like, quench it could be useful, I guess. Could probably go. Doesn't really matter how we do this. I'm looking for more threats, but you know, we could also just save Boomerang Basics and bounce their threats for a couple turns. Might even be better. I'm quite shocked they're giving us the timeout here, though. Like, this is some next level bluffing. Could they actually have something here? I can't think of anything, but they could. Another couple blue left. So I think that's it for our turn here. Stock up. Tap land can go. Alright, let's just call it there for now. Really holding that escape tunnel like your life depends on it. I mean, show me the flash creature. Maybe you got it. Maybe you have the 6 mana flash. I don't know. Back up Grand. Hashy Mike, what's going on, man? You don't gotta be doing this. Nobody's benefiting from this. Show it to me. Drop to 11. Flash 6/6 dinosaur. Do something. Nope, nothing. Okay. And then the scoop. I don't know what the heck that was for. Why are we doing that? There's no point in bluffing. Nobody... I know the list, right? Nobody's playing anything interesting in the list. Bluffing only works if you might have something. Okay. On to the next one. This is a very important comment by Mr. Frenzy, whose YouTube picture is his head, but like with a vertical reflection over the middle. So you see the top part of his head, and then it's reflected onto the bottom part. So it's just eyes and forehead and hair on both sides. Kind of like is a Beholder, the D&D monster that has that? He has a created playlist called Samantha, which I'm not going to click on. All right, anyway. This guy says, why is the video so dark? I don't know, is the video dark? One goes first. We got a Grand. Hand is busted. If my video is dark, please actually let me know if there's something wrong with my video setup, and I will brighten it for you. What the heck? I think we go Grand here first. I guess we could use it on a tap land eventually. A little while away from stock. Do we really want to turn 3 stock up, I guess, is the question. We're going to turn 1. Probably go turn 2 Firebending Lesson, right? I think we do it like this. Because I think the current plan is turn 2 Firebending Lesson, so might as well spend 2 mana on it, and then turn 3 stock up. The heck? Gain a life. You want to trade for my Grand? You want to put a +1 counter on it? Or maybe he just wants to trade. No, I think we go no blocks here. I don't think he has anything. Can I cast it for 1? No. Alright, then we get our attack off. Quench. We're going to stock up next turn. Yeah, let's work towards that Ancestral Recall. Okay. Good read on the opponent. Aerith Gainsborough. Alright, it's a life gain deck. A little Inquisitor action. So we either need to bounce that thing or kill that thing fairly soon. So I guess we stock up into an answer here. Boomerang could be useful. We got the next land already. I guess we'll take Talent then. So we can Boomerang and then Ancestral Recall. Opponent's got some threats though. We're gonna need to start drawing some removal spells soon. Yeah, some big boys and girls. Ow, no blocks. Alright. That's a lot. That's a lot to deal with. So yeah, I think it's basics, the Gainsborough, draw 3. Hope to hit some removal spells. Could get an extra draw discard if we kill one of the Pride Mates, which is kind of interesting. Okay, 1 mana draw 3. Firebending Lesson. Not everything we wanted to see here. Probably need to keep drawing for answers, right? Take 10. Take 12. We could survive it. Four down there. Okay. That's all we got. It's too bad. See if we got a little bit greedy here. We can always block. Ooh, that's a lot of damage right there. Alright, might be forced into the block now. That is more damage than I was anticipating this turn. Looks like lethal. What do you think? Okay. We need a lot of removal spells off the top here. It's not one of the big ones. feel like we're out of time, though. I mean, these next two have to both be removal spells. Ooh, the crab. You don't say. Okay, crab is huge, actually. Kill the Sanctifier. Drop, like, the talents, I think, here. Alright, hold on a second. Nobody freak out. We're doing okay. Kill the Sanctifier. Tap down two of these guys. Take blocks as needed. Alright. Game on. They're at 40, by the way, so... we got a long way to go. We can get there, though. It's not over. No blocks. Now what? At least some more on the next crab, probably. Oh, that's not bad. Alright, how do we do this, really? How do we do this? We could bounce our own crab, and then replay both crabs here. And then they don't do anything. That's pretty damn good, right? Crab cycle? I guess that means we could attack first? Do you think that'd be too chicken? That feels a little bit too suspect to me. I think this is a play. Play both crabs. It's only a temporary solution. Oh god, but what else are we supposed to do, you know? We gotta keep looking for cards here, I think. Okay. So now we double crab, tap the whole board. Maybe this was not right. I mean... I don't know. It's a temporary solution. That kills one of the many things. It's not bad. It's a good start. I think I want to know what else we can get. The talent's not bad, because the talent gets back some very good cards if we can ever get there. It's very expensive to use, though. Like, I think I just want to draw into the cards. I don't know if we have enough time to talent and level up, you know? Even just land, talent, level up, bounce. It's pretty good. Here? Not sure. Okay. Pretty sure I want to do this. Firebending's very expensive. 4 mana, kill one of them. +1 dies with +1 counter on each legendary creature you control. Three blockers. We died a Shelter by Ghost. I guess we hold back here. Okay. So we can make some double blocks. Can you have another creature? Ooh, nothing. I don't think that's that bad a double block here. Alright. One big baddie down. That's a good one. So pay 4 for the talent, gets the bounce spell. That handles the Aerith for a little while. We're holding in there. Combustion Technique kills it too, actually. That's not so bad. We're doing it. Mana. Shock to 1 could be done as well. Then we died to a Sanctifier. I don't know if I really want to risk that, though. It's good too. That's huge. Oh yeah, we're turning the corner here. Turning the corner. I don't know if they come back from that. I think that's pretty good right there. Oh, baby. Let's go. Now what? Oh, we're very close, right? Double shelter by ghost. Do we lose? I guess so. Just do this now. Alright, I think we've officially turned the corner. 3 to 51. We got 21 cards left, actually, so we need to be a little bit careful here. They scoop, though. Whew! Ain't too shabby. Best deck in the world. Easy money. I don't know if the video's dark. Please let me know if the video's dark. I feel like it's normal. Maybe it's your flipped sunglass weird face style. Okay, we're running pretty hot today. This is my favorite kind of comment. I love it. I get it all the time. It's brilliant. It's well thought out. Pally Tank 09 says the Azorius Flyers deck that first placed maybe one of the Challenger tournaments out of 72 players. You know, really good record. I think it was like 9-1 or something like that, or I don't know. Pally Tank says deck just loses to any matchup that has target removal or board wipes consistently. First off, I don't even know if that's true. But even if it is true, like what is the point? What is the point of your comment? Every creature deck loses to board wipes, right? That would be like saying a Roboroid decks are bad because they lose to board wipes. They do lose to board wipes. It's not a bad deck. Like, there's no point. And then if you play control decks, then the same person, Pally Tank, will say, oh, let's just lose to aggro. It's like, what's your fucking point? Why? I get these comments all the time. Why? Just lock in. Just like, ugh. What's up going on with you people? Alright. It's a one-lander again. I don't know what's going on with that. We're on the draw. We do not have our suspect bounce. We can't keep this one. We got lucky last time. We're fortunate at least. We will keep this. Probably put back a starting town. I think we need that in this mix. Yeah, we're doing okay. Alright, game on. It's black. Fastland. Talent. Also, I think instead of spelling loses, he spelled looses. Looses was also part of the... Hey, did you kill my creature? Don't be doing that. Okay. I'm going to double blue for this. Bounce talent, draw a card. Mr. Nerd on blue and black. Look at this artwork. Stock up. All right. Game on. We've drawn a whole bunch of land here. Combustion technique, not so relevant. I guess we could hit a playable here. Plus we pump a little bit of extra damage. It's a lot of land. Alright, we really need an opponent to play a target for this combustion technique. And I'm not really so sure they're going to. It could be a mill deck. They could be Dimir Mill. But we're begging for a creature to get our accumulate wisdom. Nope, instead they take our draw 3. Not very kind. We can always level up talent, try to get it back. Unless they strip our graveyard again, which could happen here. Heartless Axe dead. Alright. Okay. I think we just talent back the wisdom. You can also talent Boomerang Basics. Now you just might as well do the wisdom, I guess. This converts the land. This is a better draw spell, isn't it? 2 mana draw 2. This is a 2 mana draw 1. Discard a land. Not sure. Boomerang Basics also isn't bad. Balance Talent, replay it, make a threat. Can still level up Talent, can run that back. It's just very slow. We'll see if this was the wrong choice. It's a lot of land, my dude. Okay. Could also look for the level up the Talent win con. That is one way to win here. It's a lot of land, my dude. Like I said. I guess we have a counterspell. If they go right into the 6 mana sweet, mill half your library. But I'm not loving this game. It's not going so well for us. They gotta be mill, right? I think we might just have to level up the Talent, though. Deadly Cover Up. Yeah, we'll quench you. That'll quench you. I think we have to level up. I think we have nothing else going on for us here. Hope to top deck any draw spell. Get the gas going. There it is. No counterspell ready. That's a threat, but it might be too late. We can Firebending lessen it and create a 1/1 as well. Let's see if they just have the frog ready to go. They don't got the frog yet. They're looking for it, but I don't think we're winning this one. Okay. 5 mana open. Resolves. Touching the Talent. Balancing my Talent. I guess we get the value out of it now. Make a 1/1. Okay. I mean, that's interesting. We can play Talent and go get a good card. Including Ancestral Recall. Consult. We got it. I mean, they just go dig for the frog. So, really not anything we can do unless we can get multiple counterspells here. Otherwise, we can't beat the Frog Monument. Yeah. Talent. Level up for 4. Ancestral Recall into, I mean, I think that's the... It's just draw 3. It's an expensive draw 3. It's similar to the attachments. It does decrease the size of the graveyard, though. Would that do it for us? Graveyard's 28. We have 20 cards left. Nope, that would not do it. Is there anything else we can get? Stock up. Is it my turn? I did not. Thank you so much. I did not know that. I didn't know it was my turn. That's so nice of you to remind me. You're such a kind, patient fellow. I mean, we're not getting to lethal, so... We can get recall, but if they have frog, they have frog. What if they don't have frog? We could get the counterspell. For next turn? What if they need to draw frog still? 2, 1, 2... We could do it. We could do it. That would be one way to win. Can we still win next turn if we do that? 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is a weird thing, but I think if they don't have the frog, then they would have gotten a fetch spell to go get the frog, right? Alright, they have the frog. But I think that's what you do here. Because they don't have the frog, let's say they star chart into the next star chart. They pay 2 to star chart, and then if we quench it, they don't have enough mana to both star chart and frog and 4 mana frog mill. Also, I don't know why I thought this was 1 mana. It's not. They duress anyway, but that... That was also an issue with my... For some reason, I assume we had the Grand discount. We do not have the Grand discount. Oh, gosh. You deserve... You belong in the garbage, man. Garbage. Garbage player. All right, we'll run back a couple more here. Not really much to do about that. No, I didn't have fun. It was fine. It was fine. I don't care. Bellman HXC says Phantasm is a YouTuber as well. Is that so? I have no evidence of this. Let's see. YouTube. MTG Phantasm. 7,000 subscribers. Some Gruul decks. Zorius Flyers deck. Okay. Alright, you're correct. Some Brawl stuff. A lot of zero rare. He's really into zero rare stuff. Sleep now. Very dramatic. Some Brawl stuff. Okay. He's got a lot of zero rare stuff. If you're looking for a zero rare content creator, he's got a lot of zero rare stuff. I don't know if those are most popular or latest videos, but I see a lot of that just off the bat. Zero rare is a tough game to play, so he has my respect for going that route. It's all fun and games until you queue up against regular people and you just get fucking annihilated. You're like, shit, this sucks. I don't like losing. I don't like playing bad decks. Every once in a while, if you get lucky, you make a non-rare deck and you win some games and you can make an okay video and you're like, take a breath, you know, I made it out of that day. I got a video out. But boy, if you play a bad deck and you know it's bad and you still get hammered, it just sucks. Okay, we'll keep this. It's looking good. A little mirror match. What does it come down on? Red? Alright. Okay. Well, let him pick first. It's going to be the... I mean, I'm assuming it's Temur Otters, but it could be anything. It could just be Izzet with a couple random Thunderclaps in there as well. Alright, let's do it. Fire an Accumulate Wisdom off the bat here. We might have to do the same. We don't have to do the same. How far behind are we if we just stock up? I think I'm going to hold it. Talent and Grand? Yeah, I guess so. Probably got plenty of removal in hand. Grand's good. Grand helps us get rid of these removal spells. Oh, it's a slick shot? Is that what just happened? That's a highway robbery. If you may discard a card or sack a land, if you do, draw 2 cards. Discard a card or sack a land. Draw 2 cards. 0 mana plot. Reenact the crime. Exile target non-land card and a graveyard that was put there anyway. This turn, copy it. You may cast copy without paying mana cost. Okay, so they're actually secretly like Omniscience. They're gonna discard it for 0 mana and then Omniscience back. So we need a counterspell right here if we don't have one. And we have to get one or we lose. So we have to accumulate wisdom here. That's it. I don't see any other way to do it. Just get lucky. That's unfortunate. Assuming they have it. Let's figure out now if we're going to get it. Otherwise, we can invest in something else. No. We're not going to get it. We like Boomerang Basics because it could bounce Omniscience back, I guess. We already have 1. Abandoned Attachments. It's okay. Get rid of some of these removal spells. Discard a card or sack a land. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. I mean, I think that goes 0 mana, discard a card, and then discard Omniscience, and then reanimate it. But we don't have a counterspell, so there's nothing we can do. We needed to top 3 have It'll Quench You. Alright, so now I don't even know if they can win here, right? I don't even know what they're gonna do. What is the win con? Rat? Rat win con? I'm not gonna scoop immediately. Sometimes I scoop on this, but I don't actually know what they're gonna do. They might not be able to win in one turn. How we would get out of this? I guess they could storm here. Cast a bunch of spells, -10, and then storm something. Yeah, that's kind of a lot. I could be convinced to scoop. Maybe they have a single lightning strike and they go Brawl, storm counters for 10. Cast 10 lightning strikes to face, something like that. A new world requires I'm kind of curious. Let's just chill for a second. Let's just chill. I'm just curious what the win con is. We're almost at the end of the video anyway, so we can just hang out and see what's going on. Drumming till death says Bavarian throat singing. Did I start doing that? I don't know what that would be in response to. Slick sequence, 2 damage to any target, but not to face. So I think that's it. Oh, Storm Splitter as well. Okay. Cast instant sorcery, create a token that's copied this creature. Okay, I think I'm good enough to see. They have Slick sequence, so they could storm counter that. They could do some Storm Splitter stuff. That's fine. We did not have a counter spell on time for that one. All right, let's do one more. We're not quite at the hour-minute mark. That was maybe slightly on game. I don't know. All right, last one for all the marbles on the day. Oolong Tea, rank 68 Mythic Tiny Bones. On the play with Grand. Hand is busted and broken. Shock on blue. Grand on 1. Who would have guessed that Grand would be like format defining? Aha! Mirror match. We could just kill her. It's probably pretty decent move. Let's take that draw discard first. The crab. No land though. We still gotta hit land here. Okay, discard draw. Discard another attachments. I guess we could attack, discard the basics if we want, and then get a cheap stock up or something. Discard basics. Oh, there's the next land anyway. Is there a reason to cast basics here? Not necessarily. I think we discard the basics. And then, yeah, we can start with a stock up. That's fantastic. And then probably just draw spells here. We don't have anything to bounce with basics right now. They could quench, so I think that's a decent reason to just fire this off now. Just get it done. Try to get as far as ahead as we can. Alright, bounce Grand. It's okay. Accumulate wisdom of their own. Alright, it's a game. Hold crab and attachments, I think. It's a game. Everyone has their ancestral recalls. They scoop off of that, dude. We haven't even started yet. Like, we had a whole ass game. We had one Grand. What do you think their hand was? All removal spells or all draw spells? I don't know that I would have scooped. If they could see our hand, like, we had only draw spells. I feel like that game could have been like a 30-minute game. I don't think we need to scoop right there, but all right. I think it's the last one on the day. We'll call it. Potentially, you know, currently the undefeated deck at the World Championship. We'll obviously see how it pans out. Today is Saturday for me and you. Well, at least I don't know when you're watching this video, but yeah, we'll see how the rest of the World Championship pans out, and I'll continue to make videos as we go. We'll look for other decks too. We'll see what's winning today, If nothing is new and interesting, we might look for some spicy decks or something. But yeah, we'll keep it up. Either way, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe and leave a comment. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.